Hello my gems, this is Shelley and in today's video I'm going to talk everything about vitamin C serum, and through this video I want to share 4 main things. Number 1, I want to help you identify different types of vitamin C serum that are available in the market so that you use them properly without damaging your skin. And secondly, of course, I'm gonna share my opinion on Minimalist Vitamin C Serum. And thirdly, I'm gonna share whether Minimalist Vitamin C Serum is better or the Klairs Vitamin C Serum is better. And finally, I will also share set of toners and moisturizer that will go really well with the vitamin C serum, and they will boost the performance of your vitamin C serum. So without further ado, let's get started with the video. There are 2 types of vitamin C serum that are available in the market. Number 1, the pure vitamin C serum, or known as ascorbic acid, and the second one is the derivatives of vitamin C. And let me first talk about the pure vitamin C serum. And the Klairs vitamin C serum that you all know is basically a pure vitamin C serum. They have used 5% of ascorbic acid in it. So the pure vitamin C serum is very unstable. It can go bad very easily. That is, it oxidizes if it gets exposed to the UV rays, air, or the changing room temperature. And when you see that your pure vitamin C serum has turned yellow to slightly brown or very orangey brown, it means that it has gone bad and it is no more good enough to use on your face. Just discard it. And so this is why it is important, moment you get the pure vitamin C serum in your home, just put it inside the fridge. Doesn't matter whether you have opened the seal or not, doesn't matter whether you're using it or not, just keep it inside the fridge. Otherwise it can go bad even if the seal is closed, because it has happened to my Klairs vitamin C serum. So yeah, make sure you don't do this mistake. And for pure vitamin C serum, it is important that you use it up within 4 to 6 months after opening. That's the best time period, because many times after 6 months it starts oxidizing even if it is stored in the fridge. So the 6 month is the standard time. Pure vitamin C serum, it gives some very promising results, to help fade acne scar. It helps in brightening up your skin tone. It also boosts collagen and has that really good effect on skin, but it comes along with a risk of irritation. So if you are a beginner or if you have sensitive skin, start any pure vitamin C serum with maybe 2 times per week frequency, and that too at night. And as you see that your skin is getting used to the product, you can gradually increase the frequency. And many people do use vitamin C serum in the daytime, but I personally prefer and suggest that you use it at the night time. And this is important if you have sensitive skin, or if you live in a tropical country where the UV rays are quite strong. And thirdly, if you have medium to dark skin tone, make sure that you're using your pure vitamin C serum only at night, because I've learned it from my personal experience. People like us, whatever I've mentioned, we use it in the daytime. It increases the chances of sunburn, irritation, and further darkening of the skin. So you really don't want to do that, because I have used some handful of I'm talking about the pure vitamin C. Even though I apply generous amount of sunscreen, and the moment I go out in the sun, even with the sunscreen on, I always come back with the red or irritated or sometimes even further slightly darkened skin. Especially if you are seeing that using vitamin C serum is darkening your skin, try switching it to the PM routine and see whether it makes a difference or not. And even after switching your vitamin C serum to nighttime skincare routine, you are seeing symptoms like dullness, dehydration, some dry patches, and your skin is only getting worse, or even if you're getting some zits and breakout, it's a clear sign that the vitamin C serum that you are using is not suiting your skin. You can switch up to some other brand, or go to some lower strength formulation. You can do something like this. So the pure vitamin C serum has a pH anywhere from a 2 to 4. It can vary a little from brand to brand, but this is the general pH. And this is why the pure vitamin C serum is not recommended to use with the niacinamide serum, because niacinamide serum works at a higher pH, somewhere from 5 to 7, and mixing two products, like especially niacinamide and pure vitamin C, they will kind of cancel out the effect of each other, and in the end you will not see any result. So what's the point of using them together? So what you can do is you can use your niacinamide serum in the daytime and pure vitamin C serum in the night time. So keep them in separate skincare routine. You don't have to worry about a product like a moisturizer or a serum that already has pure vitamin C or a niacinamide together, because formulators know what they are doing, how they are doing, they know how to handle things. So there you don't have to like break your head. Just make sure you're not mixing two separate serum, that is a separate niacinamide serum with a separate vitamin C serum in the same skincare routine. Like keep them separate. And second comes the usage of vitamin C serum with the peptide serum. Again, it is important that you keep them separate because peptide works best at a higher pH and pure vitamin C serum works best at the lower pH. So keep them separate in a different skincare routine. Also, do not use your pure vitamin C serum with any product that can potentially exfoliate your skin, something like AHA, BHA, PHA, retinol, chemical peels, other vitamin C serum, benzoyl peroxide, clay mask and scrubs, because using such product with pure vitamin C serum in the same skincare routine will cause irritation. You might not see the irritation immediately. Continuously doing this mistake, one fine day you will be like, what happened to my skin? Why is my skin feeling so damaged, irritated and red? So yeah, please keep these things away. Next come the usage of pure vitamin C serum with the hyaluronic acid. Like hyaluronic acid works at a higher pH and pure vitamin C serum works at a low pH, but still they can be used together because they are not gonna cancel out each other effect even though they works at a very different pH. Like if you use the pure vitamin C serum with hyaluronic acid, the hyaluronic acid in that skincare routine will sort of counterbalance the potential dryness that is caused by the vitamin C serum sometime, and it kind of acts like a buffer because vitamin C serum does sting a lot sometime and it can also be irritating at a time. So using hyaluronic acid in that skincare routine will ease out things for you. Like it will give some time to your skin to get adjusted to the vitamin C. If you have skin that is not sensitive, you have very rough and tough skin, use your vitamin C serum first and then use the hyaluronic acid and then your moisturizer and whatever you use. But if you have sensitive skin, or if you are a beginner, use your hyaluronic acid first and then use your vitamin C serum so that you can avoid some sort of irritation on your skin. Next, you can safely and happily use the pure vitamin C serum with the Arbutin, Hyaluronic Acid and vitamin E, because these three, that is Hyaluronic Acid, vitamin E and Arbutin, they boost the performance of the vitamin C serum and together they work fabulously. And now let's talk about the derivatives of pure vitamin C. And derivatives in general are very safe on skin. They are suitable for sensitive skin, they are suitable for dry skin, they are best option for the beginners. And there are many types of vitamin C derivatives, and if you see ingredients like ascorbyl palmitate, ascorbyl glucoside, THD, these are the fat soluble derivatives of vitamin C, and since they are fat soluble, the pH doesn't matter. You can use them with anything and everything, and in the daytime, in the night time, and they are extremely safe for the sensitive dry skin, like literally for everybody. But at the same time, they give slower result when compared to the pure vitamin C. And in the formulation, if you see the ingredients like sodium ascorbyl phosphate, magnesium ascorbyl phosphate, these are the water soluble derivatives of vitamin C, but they have a pH anywhere from 5 to 7, so they go perfectly well with the niacinamide or with the peptide and other ingredients that work at a higher pH. And ethyl ascorbic acid is also the derivative of pure vitamin C serum. It can be like fat soluble, it can be water soluble, and again it can have a pH from 5 to 7 or even little lower as well. And ethyl ascorbic acid is the most potent form of the derivatives of vitamin C, and compared to the other vitamin C serum, this is quite potent and gives comparatively better and faster result. And the Be Minimalist have used the ethyl ascorbic acid in 10%, and they have also used the acetyl glucosamine, like this ingredient over here, and this ingredient, like, it helps in the natural production of the hyaluronic acid in our skin. Like, it tells our skin to produce the hyaluronic acid and keep it plump and everything. So this vitamin C serum, like, I really like the formulation. It is 100% essential oil free. It doesn't have any carrier oil, and they have used the centella leaf water as the base. Like, most of their product, they contain aloe water as the base, but this one contains centella water as the base. Now comes the usage of the Minimalist Vitamin C serum with other actives. Like, this vitamin C derivatives can safely be used with hyaluronic acid. Feel free to use it. Like, if you have non-sensitive skin, use this derivative first and then use a hyaluronic acid. And I thought that even though this is a derivative, I can directly apply on my skin, but I couldn't because it did sting my skin. So again, for the sensitive skin, I would suggest that you use the hyaluronic acid first and then this vitamin C derivative. That way it is like safer. And then of course you can safely use this vitamin C derivative with the Arbutin, with the hyaluronic acid and vitamin E to get the best benefit in the short amount of time. Like, these four combination is my favorite, like vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, vitamin E and Arbutin. Like, this is the best possible combination ever. And also, like, since the vitamin C derivative has the similar pH as that of the niacinamide, feel free to use them together. They will not cancel out each other effect, and if you have issues like little bit of acne and you need some boost the brightening effect as well, combine them together. Even though this Minimalist Vitamin C serum is a derivative, I must say that it is quite potent, so it will be better like if you can avoid it with the exfoliating ingredients like AHA, BHA, PHA, retinol, chemical peels, other vitamin C serum, benzoyl peroxide, scrubs and clay mask, just to avoid some possible irritation. And regarding the suitability of this vitamin C derivative with the PHA, that is the new toner of Minimalist, I will talk about it separately in that video, because again there are a lot of things I have to mention, so let's not include it here. And here is a quick summary of everything that I've shared, like what can be used with vitamin C derivative and what is to be avoided. You can like pause the video and have a good look at it. When it comes to the storage of this Minimalist Vitamin C serum, since it's a derivative, you don't have to put it in the fridge. Just keep it in your closet or any cupboard or any vanity table, like, but away from the direct sunlight. Like if you expose this vitamin C serum consistently to the direct sunlight, the formula will degrade and you will not get the desired result. And use it within 6 months of opening, like that's the standard after opening expiry period of all the Minimalist product. So since this is a derivative, you can safely use it daily for both night and morning routine. But if you want to use it for either of the routine, you can also do that. But if you are like a beginner, or if you have extremely sensitive skin, or if you are just recovering from a damaged skin barrier, start with maybe 3 times per week frequency, and as you see that your skin is getting used to it, you can start using it on a daily basis as well. And for the texture, it has that slightly viscous cloudy texture, and while application it does feel as if you are applying something thick, but once it is like synced into your skin and applied properly, it doesn't feel sticky or heavy on skin. So this is why I feel all skin types can use it. And for the fragrance, it really doesn't have any fragrance. It is 100% fragrance free, but since like it is a vitamin C serum, it does have slight, like very slight amount of burning smell to it. And for the performance, I will say that I definitely like this vitamin C serum. Like I will be happy to recommend this to anyone who is like just starting off with their vitamin C journey, or they have sensitive skin and they are like afraid to start with the vitamin C. So this is something you can definitely start with. And I have seen that with maybe just a week or 2 weeks of usage, I have seen that it has added some good glow on my skin, and it did work on some very light acne mark. But if you have very stubborn, very deep old acne marks, don't expect quick result from it. And one thing that I'm not happy about is the packaging. Like many vitamin C serum, they do leak around the cap, like the pure vitamin C serum, and I really wonder, like even though this is a derivative, it is leaking a lot from the cap area. Like nothing is damaged or nothing is misfit, it is somehow just leaking. So I just wish they change the packaging of this, like a vacuum packaging one, or maybe they have a pump or something, but because this thing is not working here. And next thing is, someone asked me like, can the derivative cause purging on skin? Like usually the pure vitamin C serum, they do cause purging sometime, but with derivatives doesn't do that. But at the same time, everybody's skin is different, everybody have different experience, so this can cause purging, but don't expect lot of purging. Like if you are seeing lot of breakout from this, there are chances that this might not be suiting your skin. Either like go down on the frequency, maybe just use it 2-3 times per week and see whether it makes a difference or not, or you can literally stop using this. And next, let me share some toners and moisturizers that will go really well with your vitamin C serum in general. So for the toners, my first preference would be the I'm from rice toner. Like I said in my rice toner video that rice extract is rich in vitamin E and hyaluronic acid, and both of these antioxidants boost the performance of your vitamin C serum. And the second toner that will really go well with your vitamin C is the Klairs unscented toner. It has some ingredients that will boost the performance of your vitamin C serum. And the third choice would be the Arbutin skin activating lotion. So all these 3 toners are amazing to use with your vitamin C serum. And for the moisturizer, like you can use the Minimalist Oat Moisturizer. It's a good option, but I personally prefer the Klairs vitamin E mask. Like it is a sleeping mask, but it can safely be used with the vitamin C serum on a daily basis for both night and morning routine. And just in case if your skin is sensitive to the essential oil, you can skip the Klairs vitamin E mask because it does have some essential oil. Instead, you can go for the Cosrx rice sleeping mask, because the Cosrx rice sleeping mask, it is 100% essential oil free and fragrance free. So both of these sleeping masks are my first preference to use with the vitamin C serum because they go really well. Sunscreen that I would recommend is the Innisfree Blueberry sunscreen. It's a physical sunscreen and has such lightweight texture, and it goes seamlessly on your skin, so that's the sunscreen you can use. Now if I compare the Minimalist vitamin C serum with the Klairs one, like first of all, they are not comparable because like I said in the beginning of the video, the Klairs one is the pure vitamin C serum and the Minimalist one is the derivative. So comparing them is like comparing an apple with an orange. But still, like since you all want to know, like the Klairs one would definitely give you, like compared to this, bit faster result because it's a pure vitamin C serum. But personally for me, I prefer the Minimalist one because the Klairs one I really couldn't use it to the fullest because daily usage of Klairs one did dry out my skin. It did made my skin dull, so overall experience was not that good. So I anyway prefer the Minimalist one over the Klairs one, and I would recommend the Minimalist one over the Klairs one to anyone who is a beginner or who have sensitive skin. So if you want to know my opinion on some of the vitamin C serum, you can check out this video. And if you want to know like how you can layer Minimalist product for the pigmentation issue, you can check out this video. And with this said, I will see you in my next video. Bye.